So I was approached in 2017 by a company based in Hong Kong to make a large commission for House of Fraser department store. The commission was for a large hanging piece above an escalator in the store. It had a very short deadline, the project, and so I had to work very quickly, going on site visits and making drawings. And I also had a couple of meetings up in London with House of Fraser. So about a month in that I realised that I hadn't had any contracts from the company, despite them saying that they were going to send me some contracts. After a lot of kind of badgering from me, 2 contracts arrived. One was a copyright agreement and the other one was a publicity license agreement. I wasn't expecting to have 2 contracts. One contract was asking me to assign my copyright to the company, which meant that they could use my work without any permission from me at all, which was very worrying, as they were a company based in China with manufacturing factories. The other contract was asking me to give a license for publicity so the company could reproduce images of the work. One of the many alarm bells with the contract was that it wasn't governed by British law. It was written by the company in Hong Kong and it mentioned nothing about British law, which meant it wouldn't have stood up in any kind of British court if there was a problem with the contract. I contacted DAX because I knew that they dealt with copyright issues. Because I wasn't already a member of DAX, they couldn't advise me themselves, but they did recommend a solicitor who specialised in public art contracts. On seeing this solicitor, he was equally horrified by the 2 contracts I had been given and recommended rewriting a much simpler contract for the company to sign. So eventually the company signed my contract I had produced rather reluctantly, but it did seem to sour the relationship and trust between us, which was a shame. It also meant that the project was in jeopardy for a number of weeks, which was very stressful on my side because I'd already spent out a lot of money and time, but I didn't know if it was still going to be going ahead. It cost me £350 to have the contract drawn up with a solicitor. The whole project was worth around £20,000, so this actually felt like good money spent.